All right, y'all, buckle the hell up, 'cause your boy Sam Monkey Fightin' Jackson's about to take you on a wild-ass ride through the 2005 Fantastic Four Retards movie, and let me tell you, this thing's a hot mess. Picture me, sitting in a theater, popcorn in one hand, side chick in the other, watching this superhero train wreck unfold like a damn soap opera on a sci-fi budget. It's got Jessica Alba trying to act, but it also has my nigga Stan Lee delivering mail. It's thrilling stuff. So let's quit the yapping and break this nonsense down. First off, we got Reed Richards, played by... God dang, I ain't pronouncing that shit.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Played by some Welsh guy who should be arrested for crimes against American accents, looking like a discount department store mannequin trying to pass as a scientist. This motherfucker's supposed to be a genius, but he's out here bankrupting his company and making googly eyes at Sue Storm, a 23-year-old director of genetic research, laughably played by Jay Albs, who's given "I just graduated from CW casting" vibes. These two got chemistry like a wet matchstick. We're talking less vibes than Macron and his supposed man-wife who bitch slaps him on small airplanes and shit. But the movie's like, nah, they in love, deal with it, bitch. Reed's big plan? Fly into a cosmic storm to do science, yeah. A goddamn space glitter cloud, because that's what smart people do, right? No helmets, no backup plan, just crossed fingers and a test tube. And who's bankrolling this suicide mission? Victor Von Doom, that's who. Played by some nondescript Australian guy no one's heard of before or since. Yep, Dr. Dictor Von Voom, one of the most popular and beloved comic book villains of all time, who here's got the personality of a toaster oven and a wardrobe that screams, I shop at www.basicbillionairebitch.com. So they blast off with Johnny Storm, Sue's hotshot brother, played by Captain Chris America Evans, who's the only one having fun here, and alongside Ben Grimm, the gruff pilot, played by the Baldy Shield guy, but not the other Baldy Shield guy or even the other Baldy Shield guy who was played by me, and he's looking like he's already regretting his life choices. So they hit the cosmic storm and boom, they get zapped with slow-mo space radiation like it's a sequence shot by Zachary Snyder. Do they die? Nah, fool, they just get superpowers, because that's how science works in this dumbass movie. Reed turns into a human bungee cord, Sue becomes the see-through woman who can make weird energy testicles, Johnny lights himself up like a U.S. Army airman outside an Israeli embassy. And Ben? Poor Ben turns into a rock-hard boulder monster who looks like he's made of burnt chicken nuggets, driveway gravel, and every sidewalk that's ever lost a fight with a jackhammer.
Fact check?
That's true.
Now, instead of going into immediate quarantine, these fools just traipse on back to New York and start bickering like they're on a reality show and also getting butt-ass naked in the street for some reason. Reed's forcing himself all over his best friend, trying to make him wear a rubber or some shit, but his powers look like they were animated on a 2003 Dell computer. I'm sitting there like, motherfucker, did y'all blow the FX budget on vape juice and mochas? Sue's out here conjuring force fields looking like some kids blowing bubbles. Johnny's fooling around, yelling flame on like he's auditioning for a boy band, and Ben's just clobbering shit, 'cause being a rock monster who's literally stoned all the time ain't exactly subtle. The team's supposed to be a family, but they beefing more than my black aunties at a BBQ. See, this is what happens when you don't have a dope-ass nigga with an eyepatch to keep them all in line. Then there's Dr. Vachno Vin Dum Dum, who's also zapped and turns into the villainous Dr. Vic Claude Van Damme, but instead of being a badass, he's just a shiny jerk with a metal face and a heck of an attitude problem. Dude's jealous 'cause my man Reed stole his girl, after he stole his girl, who was the same girl the whole time. I don't blame him, though, 'cause Jesse Alba is some sweet-ass puss. Anyway, the Dick Doctor's devious plan. Steal Reed's girl again, yeet the team, and run around being vaguely threatening while costing the taxpayer millions in ruined infrastructure. I'm like, Victor, you ain't intimidating nobody with that dollar store Iron Man mask. Dude's meant to be the strongest comic baddie there is, yet here he's Norman Osborn from Raimi's first Spidey flick, but just without the split personality and a single shred of acting talent. The plot? Oh man, it's like someone threw a comic book in a blender and hit puree. The Fantarded Four are trying to save New York from Dr. Victor Van Nistelrooy, but half the movie's just them whining about their powers and trying to reverse them, mainly because Ben's wife thinks he's hideous, and also because he now has to shit bricks through jagged butt cheeks for life. And even Sue's sick of having a superpower where it only really works when she's stark-ass naked in the middle of Manhattan in the freezing winter. And also because she's losing more underwear in public than an OnlyFans skank pulling her next publicity stunt.
Disgusting!
Man, this movie's messed up. Reed's moping because his science always seems to go wrong and gives him Bell's palsy or some shit. Sue's trying to be relevant but keeps getting sidelined and forced to get publicly naked again for some reason. Johnny's chasing groupies and forcing non-consensual kisses on random nurses. And Ben's still dealing with his fiancée dumping him because, surprise, motherfucker, she ain't into dating a boulder who's afflicted with resting brick face 24/7. There's a big action scene on a bridge where they save some firefighters, and it's supposed to be heroic, but it looks like a damn PS2 cutscene. The final showdown with Dr. Dorky Van Doomcock, they vandalize some more city infrastructure and freeze his chrome ass ice stiff. I'm like, that's it? Y'all beat the big bad with some water spray and Manhattan weather? That's a lamer climax than a 3-minute gangbang with Bonnie Blue. Or so I heard. Look, this movie's got heart, I'll give it that. Chris Evans is stealing every scene, and the team's dynamic is kind of fun when they ain't sulking like little bitches. But the CG janky as fuck. It makes Spy Kids 3D look like Blade Runner 2049. The dialogue's cheesier than a nacho platter. And don't get me started on the science. Like, how does this cracker still have frickin' hair and eyebrows when his skin literally burns as hot as a fucking sun? And by the way, cosmic rays ain't working like that, you lazy bastards. I've been in space hundreds of times and ain't never come back being able to tie my super stretchy dick into balloon animal shapes or whatever the fuck this elastic spastic does in his spare time. It's like they wanted to hire Stephen Hawking as a consultant but only had the budget for Neil deGrasse Tyson and a handful of ham sandwiches.
You suck.
In the end, Fantastically Tarded 4 is a time capsule of early 2000s superhero flicks. Pretty boys, skin-tight spandex, and zero diversity. Like seriously, y'all could only hire one brother and made her a blind sister?
Damn!
It's bad, but it's bad in a way that makes you laugh just so you don't cry and scream, "Look how they massacred my boy, damn it." God damn, they did Dr. Vic Diesel Von Boom dirty. So anyway, grab some popcorn, turn your brain off, and enjoy this glorious disaster, brought to you by a man named Tim Story, who ironically couldn't tell one to save his dang life. And hey, at least it's better than the 90s version that was deemed unreleasable, and even the 2015 version, which was also deemed unreleasable but was then released anyway, because Hollywood likes money and despises its audience.
No, he's got a point.
Yo, Sammy's out of here, y'all. Like and subscribe. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Hit that bell and like button one more time, or else this cracker will bring me back to rag on the sequel. And I don't want to have to sit through this shit again, dog. Shit, son. Haven't my people been through enough?